Hey guys, it's us again. I'm just real quickly putting my abilities on, okay? So, I guess...
Dustin ate a Stromboli and now he remembered to put his abilities on.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot. I'm sorry. But we beat 3 tough ones. I'm pretty happy. Yeah. Okay, these are ones I really need to put on. Look at all these combos. Combos.
Combo master.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
Global combo.
Magic galvanizes, you do.
But anyway, so during the break, Dustin and I were talking about
old TV shows.
Old TV shows, and something that came up while we were speaking was the Ed, Edd n Eddy Big Picture Show.
It's pretty great.
I don't know those of you who have seen it know what I'm talking about and how good it is, but damn, it was good.
Yeah.
Because me and him watched like the intro.
Well, when you think about it, there was Ed, Edd n Eddy, Billy and Mandy, Kids Next Door, what was that?
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yeah, and Courage was right at the end when they were. Well,
yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog also at that time.
And they had like a third. They actually had a third season Courage for like it was like a year or two break, and then the third season came out, and that was just as good. So,
and it was like there was also they had reruns of Cow and Chicken, Dexter's Lab.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dexter's Laboratory. That had a movie.
Yeah, Dexter's Lab. Powerpuff Girls had a movie. It was not that great, but it had a theatrical release.
Yeah.
But what we were talking about was so we were talking about the movie, the flying.
Which one do you want me to fight? Marluxia? I mean, there's only 2 others. I want to beat the ones I've already beat before, so it's whether Xibar or Marluxia.
Xibar. I'm always for Xibar. Yahar.
You mean Lucia? I'm pretty sure you mean
Yahar.
Alright, well, they're both from 100 years ago.
Yeah, so Lushu. Let's fight Lushu then.
Even though he's obviously way more important.
But anyway, so what we were talking about, we were talking about the intro. And how much of an intro, like how much of a punch.
I'm taking my glasses off so I cannot see as well as this guy.
Oh shit.
He can't see either. He only has one eye.
But we were talking about how much of a punch the intro to the Ed, Edd n Eddy Big Picture Show actually had.
Yeah.
Because you know when you think of Ed, Edd n Eddy, generally you think of loud, brash, obnoxious, but what I think of when I hear Ed, Edd n Eddy, like when I hear the Big Picture Show, I generally think the intro because it was just the exact opposite of that. It was silent.
It is. You showed me. It was too quiet. It was kind of scary.
And then when fuck off, Xibar.
It is special.
Oh jeez, it is special.
It's very special.
I don't like how special that is.
Dude, I'm not a fan.
But so. What freaked me out the most was when I first watched it, because I remember I watched it when it premiered.
You were probably expecting it very loud, especially the trailers were showing like crazy
it was loud and brash, and it was Ed, Edd n Eddy. But when I sat down and started watching the movie, I was freaked out. I was scared because I was like, "What? Why is it so quiet? What is, what's going on?" And I actually got jump scared because there's a second where it like jump scares you.
Yeah,
with,
the car.
No, it shows you.
Oh yeah, it does.
It shows you like the destruction of this scam gone awry.
Oh, spooky too when it does that.
Say what?
It's kind of spooky when it does it. Like,
yeah, it like sends chills down your spine. Like I know that I'm talking about a kid's cartoon.
I want to point out that there's plenty of scary kids cartoons.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, Courage the Cowardly Dog being one of them.
That is the greatest show. That is fear.
I mean, it's really... Because you know which one scared me the most out of all of them still?
The one with the guy who's like...
King Ramsey.
Oh.
Return the slab.
I'm more scared of a one... I'm more scared of, now that I think about it. Like, the one that really scares me is the one where it's like, you're not special.
Oh, you're not perfect?
Dude,
because the way it just looks up and just...
Okay,
and then it looks down, all sad.
Yeah, I did not like the CGI, but also just like as an adult, that's also like it's not just a kid thing.
It's very off-putting.
And especially when you think the meaning behind it, you're like, oh dear God.
Well, I mean that was actually the last episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No, the last one's the one. Is it actually the second part of the one that he goes in space, like fights the crazy scientist?
No, that was another one. That was another one entirely. The last episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog was You're Not Perfect.
I could have sworn
in season 6 it was.
I know, but so was the what's it called?
The one where
his parents.
No, that's not the last episode.
I thought it was. Well, they had 2-parters back in the day. Wasn't it the first part, and then the second part was You're Not Perfect? Weren't they both?
No, I don't think so.
We'll have to look it up one day.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up but I legitimately think like that episode is a really good note to end on because I love the Barracuda scene. Yeah. When he's like that Barracuda that's swimming in the tub, and he's like. And he basically says, our imperfections are what make us perfect.
Oh, yeah, and it's a snake.
Yeah, no, it's a barracuda.
I forgot to put on a
Koopa coin, didn't you? I told you to.
Don't remind me. God.
But, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so... But, yeah, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog was fantastic, but it was scary. And you remember the one where they were in New York?
The one where there's a literal heart and it's evil and they're in like a building that's alive and I was not okay with
No, it was the one where Muriel was doing a sitar concert.
Yes, and there's a heart or like not he's not there is the heart one with the love thing, but I'm talking about like the whole thing was alive. Like you find out like they have to kill the heart to kill the whole concert stage thing.
No, that's a different one I think you're thinking about.
God, really?
Because this was because I remember what it was. Muriel, Eustace, and Courage were in New York because Muriel had somehow hit it big with a sitar thing.
Alright.
And she was going to go do a sitar concert. Well, it was like midday, and they get to the place early. The stage manager is there. His name's Schwick.
Alright.
And basically, Schwick, full name Bushwick. He doesn't like that name, though.
Yeah.
Schwick basically has Courage go, and he's like a cockroach, too, I remember. And he basically has Courage go deliver this present to someone. It's a black present. It's got chains wrapped around it. And he says, "Don't open this present."
It had a heart, didn't it? Or
I don't remember, but I remember this. I remember he's like, "You see those bums? You don't want to know what made those bums."
Oh my god, I remember that.
And then there was also like he was in a building, and he was going up, and he kept like opening doors. There was one of them that had like a shark in it, and there was another one that had like a claymation girl playing a violin.
Oh, that and then
she turns
one of them
around,
has Godzilla, but not Godzilla, but King Ghidorah.
Yeah, Ghidorah.
That was like the heck.
Weird, but I remember the one that stuck with me the most, and I can still see it vividly. Was the girl playing the violin? She was like all calm playing the violin.
And she turns around.
And then she turns around and she just
the biggest
screams.
That was a jump scare that made sense.
Oh yeah, that one was freaky. And Courage was like, when he saw it. And I was like, whoa, that's freaky.
Yeah. They switched. That was like the first show I think we switched animations for Fear.
Well, they switched animation styles so often. It was just it was like their art form that they switch animation styles like that. But yeah, that was Courage the Cowardly Dog was probably one of my favorite cartoons of all time, honestly.
So if you haven't noticed, Xibar,
he likes to juggle you.
Yeah, he's also like. I wouldn't have mind if this was just the final boss of the game. Just like
he's like, so aloof, and that's
he's
what
also like
me.
He's also like if he was this tough as the final, I would be happier than Xehanort's final battle. I died. Well, first time I died in all Kingdom Hearts 3 was Xehanort, and it was on the last bit, the final bit, and I was playing on Proud. And then other than that, I think I died when I was fighting the bonus boss of the Ultimate Cube. What's so funny?
The way he just floated across
in the middle of the
No, he was floating across the street.
Yeah, he does.
In anguish.
Yeah, dude. Xibar.
But oh shit, that was actually pretty funny.
He's pretty hilarious. I do want to point something out. He's my second favorite character. It's always turned out he's literally always been the second villain in like this number 2 guy to the villain, and the guy who he is actually truly number 2 to is my first favorite character, the Master of Masters.
No, Master of Masters.
Yeah, but when he's really so he's literally been number 2 in every sense of the word possible in this game.
So he's literally shit.
You know, honestly, at this point, yeah, because he's literally been such a crappy friend compared to Sora that he was friends with his foretellers, so somehow he's like he got to the point where
he's calling him number 2.
Yeah, and somehow he got to the point where I'm gonna let my friends die. You know, the exact opposite of Sora's entire existence. I really want him to. I mean, I don't know who the Master Masters is yet, but if it turns out to be some random guy, I'd rather Sora beat him and then Xibar be the final villain, or Master's like, because I don't know how Master fights. He could just use people and just use Xibar as his final vessel. I want him. He's been around. 2006, my guy. 2006. Okay.
Did this game come out in 2001 or the first one?
One came into it. It was actually 2005 in Japan. You know, 2 was. So.
Oh yeah. Because I remember one I bought on release.
Yeah, and believe it or not, Xibar, and when you play 2, Xibar is the first one to talk. Like, he's the first one to talk, he's the last one to talk in that, like, sequence, too, so.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he has significance.
Oh, yeah, he totally has. Screw you.
I guess Xibar has some significance.
Exactly, that's what everyone was all my friends were telling me, this guy kind of, he knows something, but I don't think he's important. And when it turned out, you know, he knew he was Bragg, and he knew Xehanort, everyone's like, all right, he's got his character development. Like, no, he doesn't.
No, he hasn't had his development yet.
He hasn't had enough. He needs more.
I just imagine Tetsuya Nomura, and he's got like, and he's got a little Xibar baby.
Yeah, I know.
And he's like, here, you need your character development,
well,
Xibar.
His favorite character is apparently Luxord, which, well, with fists, I mean, you know, you see what happens.
Yeah. But I just imagine Nomura just, you know, sitting there rocking this little Xibar baby back and forth.
I want to say one thing. I want to say that I feel like Nomura plants seeds of doubt in a lot of things. I don't think he knows everything he's going to do, but he sets stuff up. So
he's probably got a rough outline.
Yeah, a rough outline. I don't think, like, the Masters of Masters, I just don't think he had the idea for right when it came out. But
well, it's kind of like what happened, and I'm gonna use a bad example here, excuse me, but George Lucas, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He didn't know there was gonna be 5 other Star Wars films after, you know.
I don't think he planned for a trilogy, but after that, you know, like.
And then, you know.
I think after the second one, he knew he was gonna do the third. Like,
yeah. Well, the second one, he knew he was gonna do
a third at least.
Yeah. After, you know, after A New Hope, or no, I'm sorry, after A New Hope, he knew Empire was gonna happen, and then, wait, no.
So what do you think?
It was Return of the Jedi. Yeah, it was Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and then A New Hope.
Okay.
So, he after that, I doubt he knew he was going to make the prequels as well. No. And he kind of rushed the scripts out on the legal pad in
they're
one draft.
based on like a series of books from the fiction, right? Like.
No. That all comes from the mind of Lucas.
Oh my god.
It's unfortunate, because Lucas is he's a piece of work.
I mean, I liked Anakin's character arc, but I just feel like it could.
You liked that?
I liked the arc, like what it could be. I thought the actor wasn't bad for a whiny.
Oh no, Hayden Christensen did as good as he could with the terrible script that he had. I'm sorry, I do not like the prequels.
That's understandable.
I do not like the prequels.
I'm a guy who likes everything. You guys will find out. God dang it! I don't know why I did that.
What did the prequels end for me, honestly, was Part 2, Attack of the Clones.
I think that is the best thing. That like especially the Samurai Jack TV. I mean, it's not the same guy did it. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
But what I was
Grievous was the best thing, and see, Grievous wasn't originally in it. You know, he came out of that TV series.
Well, Grievous was in Part 3, and that was it.
Yeah, but he wasn't originally going to be in 3. He was literally made by the people who made he was an extra character of a Samurai Jack guy made for his series, and it did so well that
everyone saw.
Just put him in there. Just kept him in.
Everyone was like, oh, hey. And George Lucas was probably like, oh, wow, that's a...
This guy's using 4 lightsabers.
No, he'd be like, that's a pretty cool toy. Let's put him in.
I mean, dude, he obviously liked multiple lightsabers because, you know... Oh, hold up. This is... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I want this to happen later. But, like, with Keyblades. I'm sorry. That's so stressful to do. Because he does a lot. Honestly, he goes. I don't know. I don't.
Shit.
He does a lot. If he hits you.
Finish.
Of course. Okay, we are now at halfway, and I've used my Cupid cord. But now he's doing his.
Make it interesting.
I mean, you could do that, but how about we just keep it?
You could do that. But why?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
But anyway, so while he's focusing on that,
I have screwed myself. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I'll take it. I have never used a summon till this point.
there you go.
Okay. I don't know how this works. I guess I'll dive. Oh my god, I'm taking damage. Oh wow, he just took me out of my summon because he's just literally that
He's
stuff.
just a pain. But, so, what I was saying was, George Lucas rushed out the, drafts of the prequels on, like, legal pad in one draft. But,
Really?
yeah, pretty much. But he didn't really, he didn't plan anything really, and that's why there's a lot of holes in the prequels.
I see.
Because you can't really plan, and that's why there's a lot of holes in the sequels as well, like the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Because number 9, man, part 9,
Or not. I haven't seen that.
dude, just don't, because basically they're retconning.
I hear that like she does something which completely annihilates even the original
Would
series.
you like me to tell you what it is?
Well, I think she brings someone back to life.
Yes, she force heals. Rey force heals, and it is the most. If
I know,
Rey wasn't a Mary Sue already.
The only plot twist I do know for a fact is that she is Palpatine's granddaughter.
Yeah,
And what about Palpatine's son? And I'm like, that would have been more interesting. I mean, I'm not like, I want to know about him. He had to be like a stormtroopers? I don't know. Like,
no, but it's just what gets me. Rey was such a Mary Sue already. Like don't get me wrong. If Rey was an
Did
actual,
you see how much damage it did?
yeah, I saw that. If Rey was an actually like not a Mary Sue character, I would be perfectly okay with her.
Yeah. No, she's
I
not
have
bad.
I have no problem with her gender.
I wouldn't mind a Mary Sue if it was trying to be a Mary Sue, but I just
No,
it's
she-
trying to be what's his Luke, and it's not doing it properly. 'Cause Luke was not.
Luke was also, and I'm gonna say it. Luke was kind of a Gary Stu.
Gary.
You know what a Gary Stu is?
Not exactly.
The
Okay.
male version of a Mary
Oh
Sue.
yeah, no, yeah, no, okay. That's why I want to make a character, but just name him Gary. Make him literally the best at everything that's ever been done.
Oh no, but you also, if you're gonna make a Gary Stu, you also have to have him do no wrong.
Yeah, of course.
He can do no wrong. So basically, like if he punches you in the face, you thank him for it.
Just like, dang man, you're
It's
right.
like,
I'm
thanks,
so-
Gary. I appreciate it.
God dang it. I can't time that right.
But that's literally what Rey is. It's like Rey just comes up and punches you in the fucking nose. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Rey. I appreciate that. I needed that.
No, you watch it. Hold up.
Hey,
I
there you
wasn't quick
go.
enough. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh. I'm sorry. I got him close, but I don't have a Koopa coin, so it's kind of like,
It's nerve-wracking for Dustin right now.
Don't use teleporting. You are
Cancer.
exactly.
You know what I'm surprised hasn't come out yet?
What?
Bury yourself.
Dude, that will happen when I get to Psyx. I don't. Michael Cure.
So I should elaborate on bury yourself.
It's something I decided. I did.
What boss was it?
It was the bonus boss from Birth by Sleep, and I'm in a bad plot. Okay.
So
I'm getting nervous.
you got this, man. I believe in you.
Okay.
So what happened was Dustin was having a lot of trouble with this final boss.
It was the last one from not a mysterious figure, although a lot of people would be like, how is it not a mysterious figure? It's actually, what is it? The secret demon thing at the end of a story if you do critical mode. Or, like, get all the stuff. It's a dog. It's a literal dog.
And Dustin was having a lot of trouble with it. He had died several times to it.
Yes.
and he was very upset. And he just, out of nowhere, once he dies once, screams at the top of his lungs, "Bury yourself!"
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh no, no. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh my god, I'm panicking.
Don't panic. You got this.
Well, if he would stop teleporting. He does his super attack. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Loose you. Oh my god, loose you. It's over, man.
Yeah!
It's over.
Nice.
Jesus.
But so, just out of nowhere, as loud as he can, he just screams, "Bury yourself!"
Yes.
Gets up and walks into the fridge for a soda.
Yeah, that's what I did. I don't drink sodas anymore, but that was...
But that was what he did at the time, and it was kind of hilarious.
Now, whenever I get too angry, I do kind of quote that moment, because you just... What do you ask someone
There's
who you really
nothing
hate?
more... like when you know...
You really liked when I said that.
It was hilarious, because just the way you said it, you were just like, "Bury yourself!"
I couldn't think of anything nice to say, so that's what happened, okay?
And then I also remember,
Okay, I ran out of all my ideas. Well, it's Lucia. What are you gonna do?
yeah, but I remember, God, what was another good moment? Oh, Battle Gun. Battle Gun.
Oh my god. That was Dead Rising.
Yeah, we were playing Dead Rising 4.
We got this awesome gun. It was like a robot suit, but also had a super gun. We called it the Battle Gun. And
No, you called it the Battle Gun.
And then at the end, you fight a guy in the suit.
And he became the Battle Gun.
He was a zombie with... I don't...
So, Dustin,
we're gonna fight this guy now, alright?
Alright, but we're at 21 minutes.
Let's give it 3 attempts, because this is one of my
Okay,
favorite
3 times.
bosses. This is my favorite guy.
So let me give you guys a bit more detail on Battle Gun. And remember how it happened, too. So
This guy's so cool. Look how cool this man. He's
I
literally swing. He's swing.
I do like that scythe, I'm not gonna lie. Marluxia's scythe is pretty sick.
He has... I gotta remember this. Oh. Okay. Because he has like a pattern.
But, so what happened was... We were playing Dead Rising 4, and we get the suit, right? And Dustin just goes, "Oh my god, dude, it's Battle Gun!"
I didn't know what to call it.
You didn't know what to call it. Or no, that's not what happened. We were fighting a boss, and, you know, I was like, "Hey, go for the big sledgehammer," and you go, "But he's got a Battle Gun." And I go, "Battle Gun?"
I don't see how that...
What is a Battle Gun?
You're just like, well, Dustin, how does that affect... Like,
Yeah, no, I was more so concerned with what the fuck a Battle Gun was. So...
It's life. That's what it is.
So, you know, we just kept referencing Battle Gun over and over and over again.
I want to point out I beat this guy without form changes. This was one of the first bosses. Okay, so like half of him, except for Syax, and I think it's Data Riku, I used about all pro codes on except for like 1, well 2. And this one was one I did without form changes, which I used on almost all of them, which was one of the ones I used. But I got the hardest achievement in this game.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of that. Like, you'll never understand how proud I am of that. Even if I don't do it on the beginning. Like, I'm totally gonna do it on critical. Maybe one day. When I have,
day.
like, the
not
skills.
today.
I don't have the skills. No, you settled in.
You've got
Okay.
6 seconds left.
I know, but I got this too. Darkness. Oh god. I need you to stop. Ha! I broke out of it.
Nice.
I just love this guy because he's so cinematic. He's not. He doesn't use the thing he used in Chain of Memories when he had a literal giant angel.
Good.
And there's some new lore about that too. I'm like, everything you could possibly think about in this series now has some like significance. Things where you're like, that's not important. Well, it is now. It is now. No, stop it. Stop. Well, yeah. Those are the 2 things I remember. There's one other I can't think of, but I think you made, and I just love it a lot, but... What is it? You like... Battle Gun?
There was Battle Gun, there was Bury Yourself, and, well there was the Spider-Man one.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to talk about that one. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's not kid-friendly. You've cursed a lot, so if you wanted...
It's not kid... This video is never going to be kid-friendly with me in it, Dustin.
No, it's impossible. You have decided.
So, I'll go ahead and talk about the Spider-Man one as well.
Oh, God, this made me so mad.
So we were playing Spider-Man for PS4, And so we passed by this factory about a quarter of the way into the game.
Forgot he has
The weird seed pellets. But so we passed by this factory about halfway into the game, or no, quarter of the way into the game. And I was like, this factory's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because I was the one playing it.
Yeah, and you didn't know it.
Yeah,
Just so you guys know, it's a factory that Vulture and you fight Electro at the same time, both of them.
Yeah, so Dustin, you know, in his infinite...
That's one attempt.
You're good, man.
Okay.
But
Unless I got my Cooper coin.
But Dustin, in his infinite wisdom and knowledge, decides to tell me...
Something amazing happens.
Yeah, something amazing happens here. And, you know, I start guessing at what happens. I don't really know, but eventually my guesses started getting a bit more ridiculous as time went on.
It got really bad.
Because eventually I was... So it started off, you know, I was like, this person and this person just show up and fight. But eventually, as we kept progressing through the story, I was like, that factory is where Doc Ock and Peter Parker profess their love for each other.
That's not what they do.
And
that's not what they do.
Yeah, Dustin's like, that's not what happens. And I'm like, yeah, I think that's what happens.
No, it's not.
And then there was another one where I was like, that's where Rhino and Professor Octavius...
And I don't want to imagine that. I really don't want to imagine that at all. There's nothing okay about that image.
And it just kept getting worse. And eventually, when we finally got to the factory, I remember we finally got to the factory. It was epic. I fought them. And then I kept guessing at what was going to happen at the factory. I kept, you know, just making...
We weren't ever going back there, and that's the thing I really know. We never went back there for any reason. Like, did you know that we're gonna make love at that factory? Like, no, dude, I don't care. I just chained Keyblades because I can't focus right now. God dang, I hate you.
I'm sorry. I knew I shouldn't have. I knew I shouldn't have started talking about the factory.
The factory. That. I mean, even after we beat Doc Ock, you were still going on about it. I'm like, the game's over, Hayden. Spoiler alert. I'm going to say something. Aunt May died, and he said, this is where Aunt May and Peter Parker profess their love. I was like, no! That has nothing to do with the factory or anything. I hate you. I lost my Cooper coin. I want you to know this.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I hated that. You don't. I was about to cry, and you come in there.
I'm not about to cry.
Dude, I cried the first time, and I was about to happen. Jesus, what is happening?
Okay, calm down a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit annoyed about.
You're annoyed with Marluxia, and then I'm also piling on with the factory.
You know, the factory is a great town,
but God,
I gotta get used to this guy.
We had some other funny moments as well, but
yeah.
So
I want to explain this guy because I didn't explain Lucio much, but he has a side. I feel like that is important to know.
It's very obvious he does.
And you gotta time. Okay, so he does 2 attacks, and then he does a super attack, but you can't block, so you gotta dodge out of the way after blocking. So there's good. When you block that, dodge that. And then after you can dash toward... I gotta get used to I'm not thinking of dashing. But you always dash toward them. I'm not... You gotta
I'll be right back, by the way, Dustin.
Alright, go ahead. I'm just going to die from...
Yeah,
I'm not ready. Oh my god, I might as well just give up this thing. Well, I have questions. Alright, come on. I can make a comeback here. I can't make a comeback. Why am I not attacking him? Come on, get those out of here. No, don't focus on him. You don't want to heal. Okay, one more attempt, and I'm not even going to take a break, but I will end the video because I think we beat Xibar. He's obviously the tougher of the two. Oh no, I don't know. This guy was a dandelion leader, so I don't know. I know a lot more about the lore of this game than I think I do. Why did I do that? Oh, I was so close I could just hit him. Okay, hold up. Pro. Dodge. hit. Okay. Oh, I didn't. I had form changes for this guy. I just didn't have heal. I took heal off. This is one of the bosses I didn't have heal. So I just had to form change to heal. Aha. That was a bad idea. Okay, hold up. Alright, there we go. Want to get rid of as much of these as I can. Are we all gone? Sweet. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to use that. That's my healing thing. Yeah, rage form is your heal, pretty much. Aha! Moved away just to get in there. Right! You can tell these bosses are a lot harder than anything that they've skin, which I really enjoy. It's actually probably a lot of people think they're the hardest bosses in the series. Like, wow, really? Yeah. And I'm happy that something's hard for new people who've been playing since that long. Aha! Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, nice minute, tough. Go ahead. Oh. No, I'm not ready. You know I'm not ready. I don't fully understand this pattern yet. Heal? This one's... Come on. What do you want, Pinkman? Pinkman, what? Aha! I love when he does that attack. I can literally just deal with that. I'm not going to settle. I am... Hit you. Okay, wait. I'm not ready. Chill. Oh, most can just... No! Dang it. I'll use it. Oh, I should have went for the attack. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. Oh, it's bad. Nope. The light. Where's he at? Oh, what? Oh, that was bad. And if you get hit, it's almost impossible to do this. Maybe I can... Oh, I got him. Sweet. You want to try not to get hit. It just makes it easier to get a good hit in. Okay! We made it this far again. Not doing as good as I wanted, but whatever. Honestly, I was hoping to be the first try, because I had to practice this guy, but that was about 2 months ago, so, you know. Bad.
Without me.
I'm on my third attempt, and I'm doing alright, I guess. You can attack so fast that it's kind of even hard for me to remember to heal at the right time.
You need to make the statement. And what I mean by make the statement is, do you need me to tell you when to heal?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, I'm doing good. Get out of this. Seems you've decided. Okay. Oh, that was bad. He's doing the Zimnus right now. I want to point that out. He keeps laughing.
I can't hear.
Oh, okay. Well, he just goes.
Oh, what a prick. Actually, I have to be right back again.
All right, go ahead.
You got this, I believe you.
Okay, he's gonna do a spinny. Good. Hold up. Oh my God. Wow, he's giving me a lot of time to do that. I'm proud. I'm a beginner. I don't remember it being that long. That's odd. Okay, that was the worst time thing possibly. Go ahead and teleport. Oh, he's not teleporting. Oh, dear guy's not teleporting. Okay. Oh. Work some of these. Yeah. Come on. Oh, what? Oh! Dang it. Okay. Uh-huh. That was as close as you could possibly get. Come on, man. I mean, if you want, fine. I would like to end this as quick as possible. I didn't want to use it just yet, but I press buttons. Don't you teleport outside of that, man. That's not fair. You need to take more damage when I hit you. Nope. Aha! Aha! Get some of those. Get some of this. Some of that. And finally, some of this. For damage! I mean, I'm almost won, so you might exchange blows. He's doing it. Okay, he's gonna. Okay, and then, yeah. I would like to go ultimate form on him. I can get to the end if I can get another ultimate combo. Okay, okay. You're cool, man. You're cool. Too bad I am right here. God, this guy's. I just love this spot. I can't remember it. I think Biscuit said this is his favorite out of 13. I mean, he's flipping cool, dude. Just as a villain and everything, he's cool. This is that timing. Is oh my god. It won't really matter if I can get to the end. Let's just say his ending isn't like what you were thinking. Okay, okay. Alright. Alright, come on. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. Jesus, dude. Summoning skulls out of that. What is that? It's not the no, it's skull. For a moment I thought it was the lady from Rechain Numbers. Never time that right. If I time it right, it's completely back. And I just went combo to combo with him. What the heck? He just flew over here, man. Oh, he's combo. Alright. That was bad. I am nervous. Oh! Hello. Kill. Ha! Ha ha! It was nigh. Maybe it still is. I don't know. Oh god. It's back to being nigh again. Oh my god! Well, that was a sad day. Well, I'll see you next time. I'm probably going to try to beat him and maybe do Vanitas. I think I'll do him. See you guys. Bye.